Guys, you believe in karma? I do. Especially after we defeated Antony Taylor 1-0 away. Karma is so sweet. I am still here, guys. Welcome back to a new video of the Card is Blue Chelsea FC. I give my apologies for being so late and updating this video in such late way. I've had a very tough week. Well, I should have said earlier that Chelsea really defeated Bournemouth away 1-0. But Antony Taylor was the extra man, as always, for the opposition team to make things more complicated for our beloved Chelsea, of course. Now, the Premier League is still persevering in choosing this referee to judge Chelsea performances conveniently. I won't try to be ironical here, you know what I'm talking about. Well, today, guys, let's talk about Antony Taylor, Nicolas Jackson, Wesley Fofana. Let's talk about the importance of Reece James and Malo Gusto as right backs player for Chelsea. And also explain a bit more about if this tension that is in between the ownership of Chelsea Football Club can be solved eventually. Because the last thing we need at Chelsea right now is disharmony and problems. Well, that Antony Taylor has got something against Chelsea has become so clear. And even a top referee that used to be like Pierluigi Collina has noticed that and has suggested that Antony Taylor should be banned completely from referee any game. So imagine that. Let's not talk about Chelsea games anyway. Well, we've seen it again in a game against Bournemouth that Antony Taylor immediately, easily awarded a penalty for Bournemouth and 14 yellow cards, which is surreal in a way. And again, this is a proof in a way that again, every time Antony Taylor is in charge of a Chelsea game, things like this happen. So what more can I say? But there was a time where Thomas Tuchel, when he was of course Chelsea manager, explained his opinion about Antony Taylor. And he mentioned that Antony Taylor shouldn't have been chosen to referee any Chelsea game. Now, what I learned from the victory against Bournemouth away? Well, first of all, I learned that we were lucky. And it's important to have a bit of good luck on our side. Because the previous year we were pretty much very unlucky, especially when it came to injury issues we had so many times. So the fact that Christopher Nkunku managed to get the win in the last 6 minutes of the game against Bournemouth is the proof that perhaps this season Chelsea has got a bit more of luck. Let's focus the attention now on Nicolas Jackson. It seems like to me that Enzo Maresca has got full trust in a player, in a striker. But I want to remind so far that Nicolas Jackson is not really a prolific striker for Chelsea. And as I mentioned so many times, on 3-4 chances, he only managed to score one and missed so many opportunities. And against Bournemouth again, There was a time where Nicolas Jackson was again in front of the keeper, and he couldn't manage to put the ball in a net. And because he never find the fraction of time to reason and to think and to logically figure out where to put the ball. And this is the problem with the striker. He's not really an intelligent striker. So when it comes to criticism, he doesn't like the criticism. John Obi Mikel criticized the way he plays. And just recently, the legend Didier Drogba has actually suggested that Nicolas Jackson is not really the striker for Chelsea Football Club. Of course, now I'll most probably go back to Drogba and Nicolas Jackson and say to Drogba, you shut your mouth too, like he did John Obi Mikel. But I would like to remind Nicolas Jackson, please accept criticism. You need to understand that so far he should be the striker of Chelsea Football Club. And you are not really the kind of sort of striker that Chelsea really needs so far. We missed the opportunity when during transfer market Chelsea just obsessively focused mainly on trying to get Osimhen, and we forgot all about John Duran. We seen in the last match of Aston Villa what John Duran has. Would have been good if Lawrence Stewart and Paul Weasley have had a second option to Osimhen. Now he is what he is. We only got Nicolas Jackson as a main striker. The only thing we can do is to wait January to try to see if we can get Duran or back Osimhen from Galatasaray. And that is the only hope. And now, guys, let's switch our attention to the importance of Malo Gusto and Reece James as right back players for Chelsea FC, and the importance of this particular position when it's linked and integrated to Enzo Maresca tactical system. I mean, it seems like that both left back and right back in Chelsea tactics play a fundamental part in a way Chelsea Maresca tactical ideas are developing. And we've seen that as soon as Maresca used Alex Disasi as a right back, there was nothing then chaos in defensive repart. There was no connection whatsoever in between Wesley Fofana and Alex Disasi. Therefore, all of this mess didn't even contribute to help the back midfielder to read the defender's game, Chelsea defender's game. There was nothing then confusion. And because of Wesley Fofana wrong pass to Sanchez, Bournemouth was awarded a penalty. So there is a lot of improvement that Chelsea need to focus on, especially in the defensive repart. Well, the good news, guys, is that Reece James, Malo Gusto should be fit to play West Ham this weekend coming, and Reece James is not far to recover completely from injuries, and so very soon we should have both of the players available to play for Chelsea. Well, many have said that Wesley Fofana should be dropped on a bench and Levi Colwill should be given much more opportunity to play as a centre back. Man, I mentioned this so many times. Like I said that also Sanchez should be benched, and Christopher Nkunku, which is not really a real number 9, is a back striker, should be really playing as a main striker for Chelsea, because let's remember that so far Christopher Nkunku has been cynical, effective and extremely important for Chelsea, especially when he managed to score important goals that determined important wins for Chelsea, especially away. Well, again, Jadon Sancho And in Christopher Nkunku, they made such an impact in a game we play against Bournemouth. And there was a fantastic pass of Jadon Sancho to Nkunku that delivered their fantastic goal. And Nkunku managed to squeeze just so well in between two defenders in Bournemouth box, and with intelligence he managed to put the ball in the net, something that Nicolas Jackson should do instead, but he never does anyway. Now guys, there is whispers out there suggesting that Chelsea is still paying attention on now to eventually build a new stadium, and voices out there are suggesting that Earl's Court is a spot where Chelsea will be eventually trying to build this new stadium. So therefore Chelsea can still play in Stamford Bridge while a new stadium will be built in Earl's Court. Now we need to see if the Chelsea supporter will agree that. Remember, there is a loyalty terms where 76% of the Chelsea supporter got a say in where Chelsea will decide to build a new stadium, and if Chelsea supporter also will agree to leave Stamford Bridge. We need to see also that. Now, thanks God, a bit of luck was on Chelsea's side a few days ago, and also Roberto Sanchez was the hero along Jadon Sancho, the hero of the match, the player of the match. He made so many saves, and he made sure that Chelsea got 3 points. And so far, I had to say, in terms of progression, Chelsea is doing much better than the previous year. We are, if you remember, last season, first 6-7 games, we were struggling completely, and we were almost bottom of the league, when right now we done much better. We are only really struggling at Stamford Bridge when we play home games, so we need to try to improve when it comes to that. So we need to try to play much better when we play at Stamford Bridge. Now guys, next game will be against West Ham away this Saturday. I think it's in the evening, yes, 7 o'clock in the evening, something like this. Well, and hopefully we'll carry on this lucky run when we play away and get another win. Pray God. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Carry on supporting the channel and watching my videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye.